But anyway, what's in it is, this is Italian sausage. It's pork sausage. It's my favorite kind from some store down the road. This is my own chicken broth that I made. I had made some, boiled up a bunch of chicken, and it was so fatty that it made the best chicken broth, as you can tell by how orangey yellow it is. So there's those are 2-quart containers in there right now, and that's about almost a 3-pound package of pork. This is going to be a big panful, by the way. It's probably 3 times bigger than the recipe she gave me, because you know me, I like to make a big pot of stuff and then freeze it. So there's an onion chopped up in there already, and it's just going to cook until everything gets defrosted. Over here, I've started cutting up bacon, and that's just a pound of bacon. I'm cutting it up into smaller pieces. I have another 1.5 onions. That's going to go with that. And then that, once it's crispy, is going to go into the pot with the soup. And then after that, this goes in it, a container of heavy cream and a bunch of spinach. And I got 2 bags here because, you know, spinach goes really tiny when you cook it. So I got 2 big bags, and garlic, salt, and pepper, and she put a little red pepper flakes in hers. So I'll be back when it's looking like soup. So there's pepper, and I got some of this cheesy chopped garlic, which I've never used before, so I figure I'll give that a shot and see how that works out. If all else fails, I can just throw some garlic powder in there. And some salt. Okay. So then this is going to all get cooked up and browned. This is all going to have to defrost because it's frozen like a rock. And again, I'm not using any measurements really, because the recipe, this is actually the recipe, and it says a pound of bulk sausage, 1 1/4 teaspoons crushed red peppers, 4 slices of bacon, 1 large onion, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 5 cans of chicken broth, 6 slices of potatoes, 1 cup heavy cream, and 1/4 of a bunch of spinach. So needless to say, I adapted this recipe to the way I like it. I like it with lots of spinach, so I got 2 big bags. And then, like I said, I also tripled the recipe because this is a 3-pound package of sausage. And potatoes, I forgot to show you those. I got potatoes sitting over there. So yeah, I pretty much tripled or quadrupled almost this recipe. And the good thing about it is nothing's going to get hurt. It's the flavors are all the flavors that they're going to be. And that's how you do it when you're making soup. You adjust it to the way you like it, which is what I've done. So, all right, this has all got to cook down. This has all got to get browned up, and I'll be back. Sausage is breaking up pretty good. I've been kind of scraping it off a little bit at a time, or trying to push chunks off of it as it defrosts. So it's almost all the way done. And then I added another quart of water to this, because it was so, that broth that I had made was so concentrated that I needed to add some more water. And here is the bacon and the onions, and of course, stupid me, I got some really lean bacon, and oddly enough, there's like no grease. So what I ended up having to do was I added about a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil in there so it wouldn't stick. And I'm waiting for it to get brown. And then once it's brown and crispy, into the pot. Which is all cooked. The bacon's in here with the onions. I added some red pepper flakes, some more ground pepper, and that's it. So now it's said to cut up 6 thinly sliced some potatoes. So that's next, is to just cut up some potatoes here really quick. Not a big deal. And I will peel them. And it said 6, but like I said, I got a pretty big recipe here. Yeah, it was getting kind of way too thick to be calling soup. It almost looked like a stew. So I added more water, and I probably will I'll probably add more when these cook, because these will also soak up the broth. Alright, these are going to go in the pan. Delicious. I just added the heavy whipping cream to it, and now is, see if I can do this one-handed without making a big mess, the spinach. a little tricky doing this with one hand. Like I said, the recipe called for a small amount, but I happen to like it with lots of spinach. So, whole bag. And I'm not sure if I'm going to add the other bag or not yet. Alright, let's get this stirred in there. Ooh, mama, that looks good. And as you can see, it cooks up really quick, the spinach does. And basically that's it. This is Zuppa Toscana. And like I said, it's pork sausage, Italian sausage. Whatever kind you want. This happens to be mild, because I did add the red pepper flakes. Bacon, onions, garlic, salt, pepper, potatoes, heavy cream, and spinach. And I think I am going to add that other bag because it really disappeared. So that's it. Make some for yourself. It's delicious.